this session we will study about the quadratic equations. Let us explain you the quadratic equation. In an equation where the degree is 2, the highest power of the variable is 2, and is px is equal to 0 means the polynomial is equal to 0 is called quadratic equation. The general form of quadratic equation is x square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are constants and a is not equal to 0 and x is a real variable. In other words, a is called coefficient of x square, b is called coefficient of x, and c is called the constant term. We have three methods to solve the quadratic equation. First is factorization method, second is formula method, and the third one is completing square method. So let us start with first factorization method. We start with factorization method and we are taking one example. 2x square minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. This is our quadratic equation. We have to find the roots of this quadratic equation. We have to find the values of x. It is the quadratic equation. We get the two roots where the degree is 2. So here we see what we have to do first. First of all, we have to see the coefficient of x square, which is 2. This coefficient we have to multiply it with the constant term, which is 3. If we multiply this, 2 into 3, we get 6. Now we find out the we find the prime factorization of this. Do the prime factorization. Now 6, 2 3 times 6, 3 1 times 3. So we have got the factors of 6, 2 and 3. Or we can write here you see the middle term, the coefficient of middle term is minus 1. Or we can find this through minus 3 plus 2 would be minus 1. So we can write in this way. We will split this middle term. 2x square minus 3x plus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So because minus 3x plus 2x is minus x, so we are getting the same thing here. We have split the middle term here. Now what we have to do, we are taking first two term and taking outside whatever the common there. So here you see the x is common here. So we take x as common outside. Here we have 2x minus 3 now. Now in remaining two terms you see, here also we have to take out one thing common out of this. So there is 1 is common in both. So we take out 1 from this and it is 2x minus 3. Now again we have two terms and both the terms you see the multiple 2x minus 3 are common. So we will take it out. So 2x minus 3 we are taking outside as common and now remain x plus 1. So we have got the factors of this quadratic polynomial 2x minus 3x plus 1. Now we have to find out the roots. So what we have to do? We have to equalize each factor to 0. So 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3 over 2. This is our first root we have got. The second root x plus 1 is equal to 0 and x is equal to minus 1. So these are our roots we have got here. X is equal to 3 over 2, x is equal to minus 1. So this is our answer. Our answer, x is equal to 3 over 2 and x is equal to minus 1. These two are the roots of this quadratic equation. So in this way we could easily find out the roots of quadratic equation through factorization method. It's very simple. I again explain some things about this. We have to multiply the coefficient of x square with the constant term. Whatever the product we get, we have to make the prime factorization of that, and after that we have to see the coefficient of middle term, which is the coefficient of x we have to see, and according to that we have to arrange these. We have to split this middle term with help of these factors, and then taking out something common outside from first two terms, then later remaining two terms, and then get again the common, whatever the common is there, the both term we have to take it common, and remaining we have to put as a factor. So we got two factors here, and then make the factors equal to 0 and find out the value of x. In this way you could easily find out the roots of quadratic equation through factorization method. Now friends, I would like to tell you about the formula method. First of all, I would like to explain how to get how to derive this formula. X is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac over 2n. So first of all, I would like to write the equation. We have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is the equation. From this equation we get this formula for getting out the value of x. So first of all, I start with this equation because we have ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So what we have to do, we look at here, the x square, the maximum power is 2 here in this quadratic equation. So first of all, we have to remove a from first term. We take from this coefficient of x square, we have to remove from here first. So for this, what we have to divide the whole equation by a. So we will remove this a from this first term. So let us see, dividing by a. So now we divide it by a. Therefore ax square over a plus b over a x plus c over a is equal to 0. This you have got here now, and I will eliminate each other. Now see what happens. X square plus b over ax. Now we shift the constant term to other side of equal. So we get here minus c over a. Now what we have to do here, you see, we assume a x square is equal to a square. So a is equal to x, and 2ab is equal to b over ax. Here you know that the value of a is x. So we get here 2xb is equal to b over ax. So now we transfer 2x to other side. Look at this now, x and x will eliminate, and we get here b is equal to b over 2a. Now b square is equal to b square over 4a square. This we have got here. This we have got here. B square is equal to b square over 4a square. So here you see, if we know the identity that a square just a moment, a square plus 2ab plus b square is equal to a plus b whole square. The same thing, if we add b square over 4a square, it means the b square to the left side of this equation, we have to add to the right side also, because making it balance. So we are adding b square over 4a square both the sides. Adding b square over 4a square to both sides. So now we see what happens. X square plus b over ax plus b square over 4a square is equal to b square over 4a square minus c over a. We have add b square over 4a square both the sides. Now look at this. We have here, this is our a square, this is our 2ab, or this is our b square. So it is a plus b whole square now. So we put the value here. X plus b over 2a whole square, because b is equal to b over 2a. Look at this, b over 2a, and a is equal to x. A is equal to x here. So we are putting this here and simplifying this also. B square over 4a square minus c. Here we have 4a, we are multiplying both the sides. So we are getting 4a square both in both the denominator of the right side. So get here x plus b over 2a whole square is equal to b square minus 4ac over 4a square. So this we have got here. Now take the square root of both the sides. Taking square roots of both sides. So now we see what happens. X plus b over 2a is equal to plus minus root b square minus 4ac, and we find the square root of 4a square is 2a. Now transfer b over 2a to other side. So x is equal to minus b over 2a plus minus root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now we get here finally, therefore x is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac over 2a. So this is our formula to find out the value of x. First we take the positive sign, then negative sign, we get the two values of x in this way. So this is the derivation of the formula of quadratic equation. Now we see the same example what we have solved with the factorization method through this formula method. Find the roots of 2x square minus ax minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is our question. We have solution. We see how to solve this. First of all, compare given equation with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. First we compare this. So look at here. Here the coefficient of x square is a, here the coefficient of x square is 2. So a is equal to 2. Here you see the coefficient of x is b and the coefficient of x is minus 1. So b is equal to minus 1, and finally the constant term is c, here the constant term is minus 3. So c is equal to minus 3. Now look at in this formula, the x is equal to minus b plus minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2. We have to put these all values here in this formula and simplify this, we will get the answer. So therefore, putting the values, in formula. So therefore, x is equal to minus b. B is minus 1 we have, plus minus root b square minus 1 square minus 4. A we have 2 and c we have minus 3 over 2a, 2 into 2. Now applies to x is minus into minus plus, it is 1 plus minus root minus 1 square 1 minus into minus plus here 4, 2 times 8, 3 times 24 over 4. Now x is equal to 1 plus minus square root of 25. 1 plus 25 is 25 over 4. Implies to x is equal to 1 plus minus 5 over 4. Now once we take the positive sign, then later negative sign, implies x is equal to 1 plus 5 over 4 or x is equal to 1 minus 5 over 4. Implies to x is equal to 6 over 4 or x is equal to minus 4 over 4. Finally we get here 4 2 times 4, 2 3 times 4 1 times. So we are getting here therefore x is equal to 3 over 2 or x is equal to minus 1. So this we have got the answer. This is our answer, x is equal to 3 over 2 and x is equal to minus 1. So in this way, we could easily find out the answers of any quadratic equation through formula method. Now friends, we solved the same question with completing square method. So we see how we find it out. The procedure is same as we have seen in the derivation of this formula. The same procedure we have to follow to solve the question through this completing square method. First of all, you see here, find the roots of the 2x square minus x minus 3 is equal to 0. So here you see, first of all, we have to remove the coefficient of x square from this equation. So for removing this, we have to divide the whole equation by 2 by the coefficient of x square. If we divide, we will remove these 2 from this equation. So here, dividing equation by 2. So it is 2x square over 2 minus x over 2 minus 3 is equal to 3 over 2 is equal. So we get here x square minus x over 2 minus 3 over 2 is equal to 0. Now, you see the coefficient of x is 1 by minus 1 by 2 here. So what we have to do, we have to divide this coefficient, the middle term, the coefficient of x by 2 and making the square of this and adding this square to both the sides. So before this, we shift this constant term to other side. X square minus x over 2 is equal to 3 over 2. They have transferred this to other side, so it is now positive. Now, dividing the coefficient of x by 2, always we have to divide by 2, and making the square of 8 and add both the sides. Now I explain how we have to do this. The coefficient of x is minus 1 by 2 and we are dividing it by 2. So we get here minus 1 by 4 and making the square of minus 1 by 4, we are getting 1 by 16. This 1 by 16 we have to add both the sides. So we get here x square minus x over 2 plus 1 over 16 is equal to 3 over 2 plus 1 over 16, by adding both the sides, the same thing. So now it is the complete square of x minus 1 by 4. If you make the square x minus 1 over, we will get this thing, x square minus x over 2 plus 1 over 16. So implies to x minus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to, so here we simplify this, it is 16 at 324 plus 1. So we are getting here now x minus 1 by 4 whole square is equal to 25 over 16. Now taking the square of both the sides, both sides, x minus 1 by 4 is equal to plus minus 5 over 4. So we get here x is equal to, we are transferring minus 1 by 4 to other side, so it is 1 by 4 plus minus 5 by 4. See what happens now? X is equal to 1 plus minus 5 over 4. Now first we take the positive sign, later negative sign, and find out the roots. So implies to x is equal to 1 plus 5 over 4 or x is equal to 1 minus 5 over 4. Implies to x is equal to 6 over 4 or x is equal to minus 4 over 4. Here 2 times, 2 3 times, it is 1 times only. So we are getting here, therefore x is equal to 3 over 2 or x is equal to minus 1. So this is our answer. These are the roots of this quadratic equation through the completing square method. X is equal to 3 over 2 or x is equal to minus 1. So in this session we have studied about the quadratic equation. We have understand what is quadratic equation basically, and we have seen the methods to solve the quadratic equation to find out the roots of the quadratic equation. In the next session we will study about the nature of roots and their summation and their product of the roots. Thank you.